Tom Clark's Main Event is a Boink Studios production. And now, on with the show.
This is Daddy Show. Step off.
Hey, what is up? Welcome back to the program, folks. Thank you for tuning in. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tom Clark, and this right here is Tom Clark's Main Event. What's up, kids? Welcome back to the program. It is Friday, not Saturday, Friday, not noon, 6 p.m. Easy. That's if you're on the East Coast, it's 6 p.m. What's up, kids? Welcome back to the program. This right here is Tom Clark's Main Event. As we said earlier, this is episode number 272. 72 weeks removed from the celebration of our 200th episode. And 28 weeks from now, count them, we're going to celebrate episode 300. Shut up. Really? Yes, it's true. Happy Friday. How's your week been? Mine's been good. I did a thing today for the job. I did a thing today for work. Today, I got the chance to interview Kevin Smith. It was awesome. If you are friends of mine on the Facebook, then you already know this. I've shared the video. Go check it out. You'll enjoy it. You better. It was awesome. It was very cool. Kevin's doing some a guest appearance for us. He's going to be in Austin with us the week of June 6th through the 8th. So it's going to be a fun time to be had by all. Go check out the interview if you haven't looked at it yet. That's all I'll say about that. It was a blast. Hope you like it. Also today, I'm going to tell you, before we get to ask you kids to do me a great big, huge, massive solid. Smash that like button till you freaking break it, baby. Like this video all day long. Post the life out of it. Share it everywhere you can possibly share it. It made loads to me. I've been talking all day. I've had 3 calls today. I had 5 yesterday. I'm busy with work, but it's a good kind of busy, baby. I'm exhausted. Can you tell? I feel like I hadn't slept in days, but it's all good. It's all worth it. Let's say some hellos to the crew. Sugar Shane in the house. What's going on? Renato Ramirez Rodriguez. I continue to be impressed by your name, sir. That's the best name ever. Are you kidding me? You know what I got? Tom Clark. Really? I got nothing exotic. That, my friend, is an ace of a name. Double V, Victor Vasquez. How you doing? Chris, what's going on? Chad, too bad. What's going on, brother? Good to see you. Ray All Day is back with us. Tim, what's going on? It's time for the main event. Oh, my God. Tim. Oh, Tim. Tim. You just gave me my next soundbite, brother. You get the gold star. Congratulations. I got to make that happen this weekend. I'll have it for next week. Never you fear. Carlos, what's going on? Brenda, good to see you. CRP, Mr. Alan Moore in the house. What's going on, dude? Good to see you. Ghazi's here. Everyone say hello to Ghazi. Alan, what's going on, my friend? Bubba Bagmeyers. Hey, what's going on? Yeah. Dude, do I know your name? I don't think I know. Are you here under an assumed name? Is this a pseudonym? Maybe so. From the Dudes at Ringside Wrestling Podcast, Mr. Lance Bader in the house. What's going on? Eric Jackson, what's going on? From the Peaches and Power Bombs Podcast, shameless plug time. What's going on, Miss Sarah Hirsch? She's at Mom's with the nephew. Congratulations. Thank you. Did you see it? It was awesome. Allow me a moment to bask. I went out and had a celebratory cheeseburger, and that sucker was greasy as can be. And I loved every second of it. I had no one to celebrate with, but it's okay. I still enjoyed it. What's up, Ron? How you doing, my friend? Ron, I want to plug your show, and please do not take shots at me for this. Give me the title of your show, my friend. I want to do you justice on here. I apologize for not rattling the title off the top of my head. It's been a very long week. Tim, thank you for the details about Rampage, 7 Eastern tonight. You got an hour to hang out with me. There's no air in the office. I'm roasting alive, baby. I'm going to be lobster red by the end of the day. End of day. So there you go. Yeah, go check it out, Ron, if you haven't watched it yet. It's a fun interview, man. Kevin's maybe the easiest interview I've ever done. I would have said either Orton or Big Show was, because they talked my ear off. But like, Kevin will talk your ear off, but in the best possible way. Best possible way. What's up, Shannon? Good to see you, my friend. Welcome back to the podcast. TRWC presents The Wrestling Wire. There you go, kids. Go check that out with Mr. Ron Emerson Jr., or as we call him, Reg. No one calls him Reg. I like to give people nicknames in case you can't tell. I did this interview today with Kevin with no beard trim. It's a horror show, kids. Hair gets in my mouth when I eat, yo. It's not fun. People tune in going, what's he talking about? Rochelle Williams. Hello, Rochelle. I like the doggy in your picture. Welcome to the show. Robbie and Tejas, what's going on? Robbie, I'm going to be in Austin in June. I hear I'm going to sweat to death in your lovely state. Hopefully I don't get shot. What's up, Wilf? How are you doing, my friend? You going to be in Austin? Are you in? You're not. No, you're not. Oh, the 18th. Gotcha. Sorry. HVW arrival. By the way, kids, if you're interested in high velocity wrestling, immediately after this show here tonight on this very platform, you're going to get to see a broadcast of HVW. So just check it out. It's going to be me and Gary Benfield, owner promoter of HVW, talking about Arrival. There you go, kids. So yeah, I'm looking here, but really I should be looking there. You're here, right? I'm going to look there. My apologies. Today I looked at Kevin the whole time. He was here. I don't want to be rude. Anyways. All right. So we're changing the format of the show. Maybe not all the time, but I did today because I'll be honest with you. Everything's a rush these days for yours truly because I was always busy, yo. However, here's what I'm coming from, all right? I didn't queue up ratings this week. Don't care about them. I just don't. I didn't include them. If you guys decide you want them back at some point, I could throw them back in. All right. Ray's going to Vegas next week. Man, awesome. Carlos will get there, I promise you. So yeah, but anyways, where was I? So I don't have ratings queued up this week, and I've got topics mixed in. That means WWE and AEW living together, cats and dogs living together. It's mass hysteria. There you go. It's getting real now. You know who that is. Check the last name. All right. It's not my cousin. It's not my aunt, not my mom. Maybe it is my mom. She gets it. That's the other half. This never happened before in the history of the show. Everyone, please make the other half feel welcome. Everyone say hello to Melinda. Melinda, this is the kids. Kids, this is Melinda. Everyone say hello. Be nice to her. Be nice to her. I'm the only one that gets to beat on her. I got to keep my women in line. I'll never live that down. Ray knows. Ray's married. He knows. Man, I need beard trim. Look at this. It's out of control. This thing's going to get up and fly off my face in a minute. Out the door. Going to go get takeout from the Chinese place shortly. Gone. Man, it's hot in here. She may not get this joke, Ray, but I get it, and that's all that matters. Just tell her there's potato salad in her future and rap albums to listen to and games to go look at and watch and play. And Ray's always got the questions queued up. Oh, Tim, thank you for hollering at your boy. I appreciate you. Yes, I'm on to Twitter at Tom Clark's Secret. That's for the gig, the full-time gig. There you go. All right. Big honking day to get to. Big honking week to get to. Again, I don't have a plethora of topics lined up, yes, but I've got enough to talk about and then some. Let's hit on it. Somebody done got their feelings hurt. It's queued up, baby. Queued up. I got to know right now. Everyone tell me, oh, wait, first before we get cranking, Tina, the other half of Peaches and Power Bombs. Tina, I'm not going to out you on the show about your health, but I've seen some of your posts and I apologize for not reaching out to you. I hope that you're well. Please hang in there. Everyone send some good vibes to Tina Miller. It would be much appreciated. Thank you, Tina, for taking time out of your evening. I appreciate you. Thank you, Ray. Did you listen? Thank you, my friend. Which one did you listen to? The latest one? Moon Knight or Georgia's solo career? Let me know. All right. It's queued up. Let's talk. Shut up, Ron. Shut up, Ron. Ron, shut up. I don't believe you. I respect. Ron's heard this before. Watch this, Ron. I respectfully disagree. I don't think it's a work. I really don't. I think that this happened with Sasha and Bailey, and now it's happening with Sasha and Naomi. There's a common denominator here. Her name is Sasha. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. Look, I don't know what happened. Truth be told, you don't know what happened. None of you do, okay? We're all going off the assumption that they walked out, so they walked out. And then people over here talking about they did. People are talking about they didn't. You know who knows? Sasha, Naomi, and Vince McMahon. The rest of us are just playing catch up. We're just guessing, okay? So since we're all just guessing, let's see if we can figure this out. So I have told you guys once, if I've ever told you, and if you say I haven't, you're lying. I've told you forever and a day. Never side with a billion-dollar company. It's a bad look. I enjoy AEW. I will not side with AEW, even though they're not a billion-dollar company. I will not side over AEW over the talent. It's not going to happen. It's a bad look. Same is true in WWE. That's how I feel. You can disagree. You can call Sasha whatever names you want. Go with God, brother. That's up to you. It's your call. I don't care. It's fine. And you can just half jokingly mean it or mean it with all your heart and soul, whatever. I'm not going there. I don't know what was said to them behind closed doors. I don't know what was quote unquote promised or not promised or what that even looks like. Have no idea. Not my business. Okay. But what I'll tell you is I will never side with the company over the talent. I just don't think it's a good look. I don't know what's happening. I don't know. When I know, I'll tell you more. Right now, I don't know. CRP says, still would love to have gotten some audio from Johnny Ace winner if that happened. Why, Chris, with all the tech we have, has no one recording these conversations? I'm going to tell you what I think. I think when the calls come, no one expects the calls to come, which I believe may be the great extent of why there's not been calls recorded. That's just me throwing out like suddenly, oh, hey, and like no one expects it, but it's like, hey, I'll call you tomorrow. Really? I got an app for that. Click. That's just me throwing it out there. That's just me throwing it out there. What's up, Gary? Everybody, please welcome to the chat. Owner, promoter of High Velocity Wrestling, Mr. Gary Benfield. Gary, I'm sweating bullets, my friend. It's a sweat box in this place. I'm dying. Whew. Brenda says, I'm okay with them walking out. Time for new women's tag champs. I get you. I'm just not okay with them walking out. I don't know why it has to come to this. Does Sasha need the job? Maybe not. Is that why she's so comfortable walking whenever she wants to? I don't know. Can't speak for her. Couldn't tell you. It seems that way, doesn't it? Doesn't it kind of seem like she doesn't need this? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm dead wrong, man. But it kind of feels that way. It's -9 where Wolf is. Whew. Hey, listen, I'm not going to complain about the heat too much, dude, because I hate cold weather. Everybody here knows me, knows that. Will tell you that all day long and then some. I hate cold weather. So I'm going to try to complain if I can help it. Let's see. Sugar Shane says, Sasha and Naomi, to me, have the right to stand up. Look at what has been going on in WWE. All the firings, last-minute storyline changes, and bad creative. I'm inclined, shocker for you, Shane, buckle up. I'm inclined because a lot of times I disagree with Shane, and it's not because of Shane. It's just because he'll throw a viewpoint at me, and for some reason I go the opposite direction. But honestly, I'm with Shane on this. I'm inclined to agree with him. We always talk about, oh, can you believe that they let go of talents? Can you believe that? What's wrong with that company? This disgraceful. But then when talents are still there and talk, and walk out because they're upset, we bash them for that? It does kind of seem a little hypocritical on our parts, doesn't it? Look within, kids. Look within. Look in the mirror, folks. I'm just saying. You're right, Ron. I get you. I know what you mean. However, this is not a job where they're punching the clock. They're under a contract. It's a different thing. I know what you mean. To blue collar working class guys like us, I know what you mean. I'm with you. I've always done the right thing. The last job I left, I worked my 2-week notice. I did the right thing. I made sure everybody in the space was good before I left, before I went to my new job, right? Because that's the man's way. That's the way you do it. It's professional, right? It's the truth. But just because we feel that way, it's not that way for them. Under contract, it's a different story. And not for nothing, here's something else to think about. I want everybody to think about this too. Unless your job is a professional wrestler, and that's how you earn your living, none of us can say what they should or shouldn't do in that regard, specifically to their job. You're not the one getting dropped on your head every day. Not you, Ron. But I'm saying we're not the ones getting dropped on our heads every day. You don't know what that's going to do to your body, to your mental health, to your livelihood, to your central nervous system, for crying out loud. I think a lot of times the physicality of what pro wrestlers do for a living gets lost in the storylines and the gossip and the drama that goes on around it. And I get that. I totally get that. But sometimes I think it's good to take a step back and remember what we're talking about here. This isn't theater. This isn't ballet, as they say, right? I'm just coming at you with a different perspective. Chris says, it worked out okay for Jeff Hardy. I wouldn't be surprised if more people didn't just pull the old Johnny paycheck if they were unhappy. Take his job. I get that reference. I totally get it. I'm Captain America here, brother. Yeah, and Jeff Hardy. Yeah, who was bagging on Jeff Hardy for walking out? Because everybody loves Jeff Hardy. You hit something, Chris, whether you meant to or not, or know you did or not. You hit something. People love Jeff. Not a lot of people love Sasha. If this were Becky that walked out, what would they be saying? If this was Becky by herself that walked out, what would you say? What would everybody say? What'd they do to Becky, those sons of... But because it's Sasha and she's done this before. Hey, look, I'm not the judge. I'm not even the jury. I'm just throwing it out there to you. That's all I'm doing. Ray All Day says Sasha doesn't need the work and she threw a fit. Naomi was getting over, in my opinion. By the way, Adam Cole is king and beat the daylights out of Jeff Hardy. Something like that happened. I don't know about daylights, freaking Ray. Let's get a hold of ourselves, my friend. Yeah, I don't know that that Sasha needs this. Naomi was getting over. Where it's going to lead, I don't know. Here's another bit of big old news out of the old WWE this week. Stephanie McMahon is going home. Goodbye. She's going to go home and have some brandy. You just picture rich people with like a gigantic glass of that brandy where they do this before they drink it. Maybe I'm the only one that does that or thinks that. Yes. Tell the butler to get it. I don't know. They're very rich. The McMahons are very rich. I don't know if you know this. Dollar bill, y'all. I'm just saying. So think about it. But yeah, I what are our thoughts on this? If you're looking for fire amongst the smoke, there may not be any fire with the smoke. However, maybe there is, and we don't know it. Maybe some point behind the scenes, Stephanie done looked at her Daddy Dearest and said, I'm out. This is not good for me. It's not. You'd think of all the people to go home, it would not be Stephanie. What are we thinking about this? Carlos says she is not on TV too much anyway. And the saints rejoice in heaven. I've never been a fan of Stephanie McMahon on TV. I'm not commenting on her experience or her work as an executive or anything like that at all. At all. And I'm not gonna, because I don't know. All right. But in terms of her being a character on TV, not a fan. Now, I'm not hating on her, man. I'm just not a fan. Hello, Earl. We're going to get there, Earl, but I'll go ahead and take a question. Did Roman Reigns really get fired for breaking character of house show and talking about want to wrestle? No, Reigns has not been fired. No. No. He's not been fired. Yeah, he's just he's the champ. Champ is here. Roman can do whatever he wants. Anytime he wants, however he wants. You want to know how I know? Because he is their guy. You didn't know? Oh my God. If you didn't know, now you know. Roman Reigns, their guy. Believe that. All day long. All day long. And then some. He's their guy. He can do whatever he wants. Good for him. Good for him. That dude has been called the worst kind of names in the past 5 years. He's been laughed at, mocked, ridiculed, thrown under the bus so many times. People look down their nose at him. He's had the run of a lifetime with this king that's head of the table business. Good for him. I'm not the biggest Roman Reigns fan inside the ring. I never have been, admittedly. Good for him. He's their guy. I'm not going to get mad at that. I'm not going to get mad at that. CRP says, so Steph is stepping away, but Triple H is coming back in a full-time office role per Wrestling Observer newsletter. Yeah. I mean, if that's true, that's interesting, right? And you know what? Honestly, Chris, think about it. He's been at home, I would guess, maybe with the kids this whole time, or however that looks like, and now he's not going to be. So maybe now she wants a break. Can't blame her. I don't think anybody here is blaming her. What's up, Robbie? Stephanie going home to that swimming pool full of money. Let's all have a moment of silence. How do you pass the days by, Tom? Counting the cash. That I've said never in my life. You kidding? So, yeah. All right. Yeah. Yep. Does make a lot of sense. Mark says they should get the person that wins at Money in the Bank to cash in on Roman. It's a possibility. I say have Cody. I think Cody gets that belt, Mark. I don't think it's right now. What day's your birthday next week, freaking Ray? What day's your birthday? Tell me. Alicia D. Byers Brown. Did you sneak in the back door on me? I didn't know you were here. How are you? Good to see you. It is always about, and you know what? It should be about the money, right? You didn't say that bad, right? I know you didn't. It should be about the money. Do you go to work for free? None of us do, right? I want to get paid. Should be about the money. Heck yes. I need more. You know what I make? I don't make bad. I want to make more. Don't you? That's how I feel, man. May 26th. Oh, your birthday's May 26th. Mine's March 21st. I love that joke. Happy early birthday to you, Ray. 6 days from now. Tim says, how about Kyle Riley versus Ray Phoenix this past Wednesday night on Dynamite, dude? No kidding. No kidding. What a show. I really enjoyed Dynamite, kids. I'm not kidding. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bill, y'all. Okay. That's for Ray. I told you I mixed them in. Uh-oh. What about this Wardlow thing, kids? Getting the snot whipped out of him by that nasty, repulsive, disgusting gutter trash MJF. You know what I love? I love the spray tans out of control. Not getting out of control, been out of control. I love it. I love it so much I can't stand it. Keep the spray tan going. It's absolutely a work of art. He absolutely should make it much more thicker than it is now. It's the best day ever. MJF best heel in the business, bar none. Period. Shut up. Shut up. End of story. Shut up. Done. Perfect. Shut up. Done. I loved it. They have taken such strides to make Wardlow a star. They did the same thing with Wheeler Yuta, not to the degree they're doing it with Wardlow. Yes, Wheeler Yuta's a star. Wheeler's over. Wardlow's going to be so over by the time they're done with this thing. And I still say that at Double or Nothing, he's going to come out to War Pigs by Black Sabbath. And if they don't, it's a missed opportunity. I don't have any backstage info, but I want everybody watching the show right now to remember I've been saying this for 2 straight weeks, maybe 3. Wardlow needs to come out to War Pigs by Black Sabbath at Double or Nothing. Lean into it. Just lean into it. And you heard it here. You heard it here. Yes, sir, V. It has been a great build-up. And Jeff's best heel on the planet on the beating Jeff. Cole is a great heel. He's a great heel. He is. Keith says Wardlow and NJF long-term wrestling storytelling. That's fine. Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. Oh, Chris. Wow. You think they'd go that far? Wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that? Oh my God! Shut up. I'm actually now really wanting to see that happen. Are you kidding? Holy God, that's amazing. I'd love for that to happen. Do they want to spend that kind of money? Do they believe in Wardlow that much? Yeah, I honestly, I think Shannon brings up a good point. How's this going to be handled? You know what I'm thinking? Should he squash him? I think he should squash him. You really think it's going to hurt MJF? You think MJF still can't win that title? He totally can. He can always say he wasn't ready. He caught me off guard. It's not fair. He took the easy way out. He took the advantage. But I'm done with him. I'm putting this whole horrible chapter of my career behind me. He's not even a footnote for me. I'm on to bigger and better things. I think squash him. I know I'm going to get some heat over that. I think squash him. That's just me. And if not squash, just a straightforward wrestling match. No interference, no nothing. Just let Wardlow pin him. I don't want any chaos. I don't want any cahoots happening. We need Adam Cole to sing Happy Birthday to Ray Dean. Wouldn't that be fun? Thoughts on Flair fighting? We're going to get there. It's queued up. I promise it's queued up. Wardlow is a beast. Says ADB. ADB. I think we have your name. You're welcome. ADB. It's nice. Does that work? Yeah. A to B. Ooh, A to B, like A to B, but it's A to B. You get it. I'm good at this stuff, huh? All right. Yeah, I like Wardlow a lot. They've done an admirable job with him. He's done an admirable job in the ring. He's getting much better than he ever has been. He's learning, he's improving. He's good. I like him a lot. Body's great, face is great. He's good. Here's a news flash for you. John Cena may be returning soon. The news of this has been breaking, I think, the past few days or so. Nothing huge. I don't think there's anything set in stone, not to my knowledge. He made the comment that he's probably going to be coming back soon. It's the 20th anniversary of his WWE TV debut. It's coming up next month. Recently, he spoke to Adam's Apple about a potential return. He said, quote, I know in WWE years, I turned 20 pretty soon, so that's a pretty big thing. And from a pretty storied class of folks, Batista, Orton, Brock Lesnar, who kind of all turned 20 this year, I'm aware that that's coming around the corner, and who knows? So there you go. Quote, there's a lot of cool stuff going on. I don't want to say no to any of these opportunities that are on my doorstep, so I don't know when I'll be back. Hopefully it's soon. I've been gone for too long. I love John. I love that John is happy. I love that John is killing it with Peacemaker. I'm a massive fan of that show. John, keep up the good work, my friend. One day I'll interview you. There you go. What do you guys think about Cena possibly coming back at some point? Chris says Wardlow is a level monster that you don't come across that often. I'm fine with him squashing. I agree. Yeah, I think he should. Which wrestler reminds you of Wardlow, Tom Clark? Which wrestler? I don't really have one. Which wrestler reminds you of Wardlow? I bet you have one, don't you, Tim? I don't have one. He is a solid guy, Ray. He totally is. I don't believe that crap I've heard about him over the years because I've heard it from like this many people, not this many. That's just me. Maybe he's a complete, utter, trash bag. I don't know. But I don't think so. How you know? How you know? How you know he's not like scum of the earth, man? Hard to say, right? Let's see. We've been having people talking. I just had a board about seeing that's all. We've been having people talking about this Steamboat thing. Flair's last match is being advertised now, pushed. Starcast is happening soon in Nashville, Tennessee. One of the rumors was that it was going to be FTR and Ricky Steamboat against Rock and Roll Express and Ric Flair. I always thought it'd make more sense if it was Ric Flair and FTR versus Rock and Roll Express and Jay Lethal, something like that. But no, I guess I'm not going to go that route. Steamboat apparently is not on board. Said he considered it, but he's not going to take him up on it. So now it looks like it may be Lethal in the mix because Lethal's been working out with Flair. Here's what I'll tell you. Do I need to see Flair in the ring again? Nope. Nope. And here's something else I'll tell you. Flair, for the past year, since that Dark Side of the Ring hit, has done his level best to repair his image online. And I can't say he's done a bang-up job. Now, I don't hate Flair. I'm not mad at Flair. What happened on that plane, in my opinion, I don't know why she would lie and maintain the lie for so many years. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. She came across as very credible, while someone like Tommy Dreamer kind of came across as kind of a jerk. So, you know, when you got a bunch of sweaty dudes with their word against a woman, that's not a good look. Wasn't there, don't know for sure. Don't want to get too deep in the weeds on it, right? But I will tell you it's not a good look at all. So Flair's been trying to do a lot of damage control, I'm sure, through himself and his people to try to make himself look better online. Has it worked? It's up for you to decide. I don't know. For me personally, it hasn't done much for me, but that's just one guy's take. I think this is all in an effort to end his legacy and on his terms and not leave people with that Dark Side of the Ring image in their head that I'm sure a lot of people still have. So that's my take. I mean, no disrespect to Flair. I love Flair. I'm a Jim Crockett guy. You folks know that. So there you go. Shane says, what are your thoughts on CM Punk's t-shirt? What was your favorite wrestling shirt? I'm old school like Ole. Wow. Shane bringing the heat. Give him the heater, Ricky. Get that reference? We don't usually get political here on the show, but I loved Punk's shirt. Sorry. That's how I feel. I won't say anything more than that. You asked, I'm telling. I get tired of trying to be sometimes politically correct when I don't really need to be. Another person's body is not my choice. Not up to me. That's all I'll say. Not up to me. Know what I mean? I think we have a lot of guts, a lot of chutzpah, a lot of arrogance, a lot of nonsense going on in people's heads sometimes where they think they can tell someone else how to live, what to do with their bodies, what to do with people behind closed doors, and how to live their lives. Shame on them for doing that. Not up to you. Not up to me. It's their life. Let them live it. You asked. And by the way, I love Ole's shirt. Evil, Mean, and Nasty. Shut up. I love it. I actually like Valentine's. I broke Wahoo's leg. I enjoy that one as well. It's hard to argue with the classic 316 shirt. That's a good one. The Wolfpack NWO, the red and black. That's a classic. It's not the open floor, Shane. You're throwing me for a loop. Yeah, that's a good question. Bullet Club shirt. Hard to beat the classic as well. Chris says, how much is this indie Fed paying for this last Flair match? That's my question. It's a valid question. I don't know. I hope he's getting paid. You know what I mean? He says it's not about the money, right? The boy's fine, Ray. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. You guys are awesome. Thank you for that. You guys are cool. I appreciate it. Let's see here. Tim says, how about John Moxley saying that he's not doing that blank to the sports entertainment? John can do no wrong in my book. John can do no wrong. I got nothing bad to say about John Moxley. Never will. John's freaking awesome. I love the guy. I'm never going to have anything bad to say about John. John can cut a promo on the phone book and still, spike a rating, in my opinion. The guy's that good and be the best thing on the show that night, for sure. For sure. I see people going to Double or Nothing. That's awesome. Everybody have fun. I hate all of you. Yeah, I just won't be there. Next time, invite somebody. Don't leave me out. Be nice. Speaking of the AEW and the Double or Nothing, how about Punk v. Page, eh? What do we think about this? Wow. We touched on this briefly, I think, last week or the week before. What's your thoughts on Punk and Page, man? Are you down for this? Do you think it's going to be match of the year? Going to be close? Who's winning? If Punk gets the title, does he have to face Okada at Forbidden Door? The answer is yes. If Punk doesn't get the title, does he have to face Okada at Forbidden Door? The answer is yes. I really want to go to Forbidden Door. I probably won't, but I want to. I'm going to Texas in June. I'm going to New York in September. I'll go to Chicago in May. Right? Is it May? No, it's June. Right? I'll go. Sure. I'd love to. You kidding? There you go. Yeah. What are we thinking, folks? What are we thinking about this? I just, I don't know how it's going to play out. I love that we don't really know. I like that Page is standing up for himself and not let the legend of CM Punk sort of loom over him. I think it's smart for his character. I think it's probably the right move. Is it working? I don't know. He had some booze that night, didn't he? Right. So whether or not it's working, I don't know. Up for you to decide whether or not you like it. Um, I think Ross made a good comment on Dynamite that he felt like, Heyman's getting in his head. I thought that was an excellent call. I love that we're going with that. I love that. I'm sorry that Punk's getting in Heyman's head. Makes perfect sense, man. Makes perfect sense. I'm down for that. I think it's the way to go. Punk is the veteran. Will try to play mind games against a guy he's pretty evenly matched with. He's pretty evenly matched with Heyman. You got to say, right? So yeah, that's what I think we're seeing here. Punk's just playing mind games. But what do you folks think? Shan says it has my attention. Punk versus Okada all day long. I think Punk should win the RH title instead, but I think he wins here. He could. Sammy Guevara as a face? No chance. No chance. It's no. Dead in the water. Horrible idea. Leave it alone. That's a WWE level mistake. Not all mistakes are WWE level. That's a WWE Vince McMahon level of horrible, wretched mistake. That's what that is. For sure. Yep. Jay White match versus Okada at Dominion. Jay White can do no wrong either, Jeff. I freaking love Jay White, and I freaking love Kazuchika Okada. I'm down for whatever they do. Anytime, all day, every day. Love it. Jay's so... I was getting ready to call Jay. We all tend to say, he's underrated. We all do that, don't we? I do it all the time. Is he really underrated, or am I just using that as a soundbite? I don't know. Feels like he kind of is. CRP said Danielson versus Okada. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I say I'm okay because Okada matches up with everybody, right, Chris? Right? I mean, let's be honest. I think, in my opinion, I think he might match up with Punk a little bit better. But only because Punk's style is more on his feet and Danielson's is more on the mat. And I like to see I like to see Okada up and active, throwing that drop kick. But that's just me. Okada can do whatever. Okada's the greatest. I mean, I'm sorry. Okada is the best wrestler on the planet until he's no longer wrestling. I don't care. That's how I feel. Best wrestler on the planet until he's no longer wrestling. And even then, it's a discussion, I think. As long as the dude's got air in his lungs, it's a discussion. My opinion. Ray says, Paige, we'll keep it. Jess says, next month's going to be exciting. Boy, you said that. Yeah, I've always been a fan of Jay. I love this guy. I loved him before he grew the beard and joined Bullet Club. There you go. So, what's hot garbage? Wilf hates everything. Wilf, I like you, but you hate everything. There's someone else that hates everything. He doesn't watch the show much anymore. I think because he got tired of the fact that I don't hate AEW the way he does. But dude, this guy bags on every AEW post on Facebook. Like he won't speak forever. And then one AEW post, he's ragging all over it. And I'm like, dude, what is your deal? You know what I mean? I don't know. It's almost like the dude someone doesn't come out of their house out of hiding until they want to scream at the boy next door because he threw the paper in the ditch again or some such nonsense. Rest time neighborhood never sees the old man. That's what it kind of reminds me of. Like old man shake fists at the sky for raining. That dude doesn't watch my show anymore. I can't remember his name. No, Wilf, not you. Not you. There's somebody else. I don't remember his name. It's not worth it. But he'll comment on posts all the time and take cheap shots. I'm like, what are you doing, man? What? Like, is that what you do? I don't know. Listen, you guys know I'm not the biggest fan of WWE ever. When's the last time you were on Facebook and saw a WWE post and saw Tom crapping on somebody? Try never. I have a life to live. Get over yourselves. It's good to have a hobby, but God, relax. I'm just saying. What else we got going on here, folks? The XFL. Just when you thought it was dead, they bring it back to life. I don't know. Dwayne, that's Dwayne The Rock Johnson to you. All right. Have found a television home for the relaunch of the XFL. XFL has reached a broadcast rights deal with the Walt Disney Company and ESPN for XFL games to air on ABC, ESPN Networks, and FX. It begins with the XFL's return season in 2023 and runs through 2027. Will they even make it through 2023? You know what's funny? The second season of the XFL was not bad. I watched that other one too, the Alliance of American Football, I think was what it's called. Not bad games. I'm not kidding. Did you guys watch any of that? It wasn't bad. None of them were. Honestly, I thought they were fine. I thought they were fine. Next thing I know, they both folded, man. Let's see. A press release says, quote, the XFL today announced a new global multi-year agreement with Walt Disney Company and ESPN, which includes exclusive broadcast rights for all game day content, tentpole events, and more for its upcoming 2023 season through 2027. Each season, all 43 games, 40 regular season, 2 playoff, 1 championship, will be featured on a combination of ABC, ESPN, and FX. Additionally, the agreement includes exclusive content rights across TWDC, the Walt Disney Company, and ESPN's digital, social, and direct-to-consumer outlets such as ESPN Plus. There you go. I don't know what to make of this, folks, except to say I hope it works. I like The Rock. I enjoy football. It'd be nice if this works. Yes, Johnny Elite was the Joker. Feel free to throw that in the open flow. Open flow, daddy. Christopher Ray Patton says that weird deal they worked out with the NFL to test out change. I don't know what I'm doing. It's not really dusty, is it? Change the NFL makes it feel like NBA D-League type deal. Yeah. I mean, let's be honest. Is this going to last this time? I don't know. If I was XFL, I wouldn't buy the green bananas. Just saying. What about the Judgment Day faction? Got a little bit stronger recently, didn't it? Rhea Ripley. And is Tommaso Ciampa joined? Someone tell me about this. I'm not up to date this particular week. Has he joined? Because I know Edge has been like tweeting at him and stuff online. And it's Ciampa. Not Ciampa. Not Ciampa. Not Ciampa. Ciampa. There you go. Carlos says NFL season is already long enough. When the Super Bowl is done, no more until the next season starts. I kind of agree with you a little bit there, freaking Carlos, because like once it's over, aren't you kind of done with it? I'm kind of bye-bye football. See you in a while. But like, no, here's some more football. Eat some more. I don't know. I'm kind of with you. XFL or NXT, dude, they're never going to shut this NXT thing down. If they do, they're just going to migrate it into another brand. They'll combine it with SmackDown or something. But I think it's going to live in some capacity. I think they'll take it to the network. Do you want us to talk about that? Whether or not NXT 2.0 is going to leave terrestrial TV and go back to the network before XFL does? That's a conversation. Who knows? Scott Larson, what's up, my friend? Hashtag truth. Ciampa. Yeah, dude. One more before we open the floor up, kids. The BCC versus the JAS. They've been looking for a reason to do this. What do they call this thing? Blood and guts match, right? They got it now, don't they? The Blackpool Combat Club versus the Jericho Appreciation Society. I love it. I'm all about it. All day long and all night long and everything in between. I love it. I love two factions going to war. I think this is fun stuff. I love everybody involved. This is working for me all day and all night. I can't get enough of it. Give me some more. That's what I say. Give me some more. Love it. I just want to throw that out there. No ratings. I got no ratings. One thing I do got is the open floor. Uh-oh, look at that. Yup. The open floor is ready, and so is Ray Dean. Watch this. Yep. Sorry, fixing something. All right, Ray, are you ready, Ray? Chris says Ciampa hasn't joined yet as far as I know, but it is rumored that and Paige, which seems less likely. I don't want Paige with it. Talking about Paige, that Paige. Y'all know what I'm doing, don't you? Yeah, I'm not a fan. Not a fan. Nothing personal. Not a fan. I just feel like she is. I feel like her opinion of what she brings to the table is much higher than what she actually brings to the table. And that's not me hating. I got nothing against her. But, interviews and whatnot, the way she carries herself, some things she says when she's nowhere close to a ring. Sometimes it feels like, well, if you're, I don't know, no disrespect, kids, but if you're so awesome and so important, why aren't you doing something right now? Well, she's still on a contract, WWE. Stop. There's always ways out. Freaking Jeff Hardy left through the crowd. Come on, guys. There's always a way out of this. All he said at home. They put him back on TV. He'll leave eventually. He'll tell us the whole story. Don't tell me you can't leave. Come on. Shut up. Shut up. I'm in the office, Wilf. That's the answer to that, my friend. Ray, Public Enemy, or Cypress Hill in part 2, Big Year Tupac. And if Adam Cole came to your house with a tray of grilled chicken, could I have, and coffee, wanted to get frozen yogurt, could I come as well? You're phoning in with these questions because your grammar is horrible. Your punctuation's, it's terrible. You're like, blah, blah, and then saying, you're like, you're trying to get it done real quick, right? Public Enemy all day. I love Cypress Hill. Pac and Biggie's hard, man. I'll go with Biggie because of Hypnotize. I don't know if I can go without Hypnotize in my life. Just saying. And yes, all the chicken you could care for. Chicken and coffee sounds good. Not right now. It's hot. But I love me some coffee. Yeah, I mean, and honestly, Tim, keep in mind that, Rampage on Friday nights is not helping it either. Be honest, it's not helping at all. Chris says, yeah, I don't know. Blame Edge for the rumors with his tweets. Yeah. Well, that's fine. Let the guy tweet. He'll probably make it happen. Why not? You think Ray's the MVP of the show? Ray, the real MVP, right? We need to have like a main event Hall of Fame with just audience members. Wouldn't that be fun? Frozen yogurt. Yes, Ray. I haven't had frozen yogurt in a long time. I enjoy frozen yogurt. With Warner taking over the Discovery group of networks, how does this affect AEW? Time will tell, Robbie, but it's a great, interesting question. I don't think we know just yet. We'll have to see. I don't know, my friend. We shall see. Yes, Tim. I'm going to get on that. I promise you. It's time for the. Do I need to include? Well, it's time. It's time for enough talk. What is it? What is it? That's enough talk. What does he say? I think I'm just going to do. It's time for the main event. That's fun. Thank you, Tim. Why have I not thought of that? Because I'm a freaking idiot. That's why. The show's called The Main Event, for God's sake. Where have I been this past however many years it's been since he's been doing this? I don't know. Crazy. Chris says, hopefully it means we don't have Rampage starting at 4 p.m. next year and they just rotate to one of the new channels. I mean, 10 o'clock is too late. I'd go 8 o'clock on Fridays. And it's still not going to be a good time slot, right? Ooh, David Down Under. What's up, Dave? Spider-Man or Batman? Spider-Man. And if Adam Cole come to your house for barbecue, oh my God, Ray all day. Dave getting on your territory. Shut up. Dave's like, I'm not going to do an accent Australian. I'll butcher it. Butcher it. I'm not going to do it to you. I love Serena Deeb. Serena does not get enough promo time. Her promos are ice cold, aren't they? I'm talking about ice cold. There's no personality to her promo, but I don't mean that negatively. I mean that as if to say she's not working you. It doesn't feel like she's trying to get over. It just feels like she's really, really ticked off. Do you know what I mean? Like really, really ticked off. I kind of really love that too, if I'm being straight with you. So, yeah. Am I looking at you right now when I look up? That's looking at you, right? But that should be because there's the camera. But it looks like I'm looking. Shut up. Anyway, Ray's okay with David getting on his territory. Kids, it's about 9 minutes to the top of the hour. I think we're going to take this sucker home. Listen, as soon as we click off here, we're going to click on to High Velocity Wrestling around about 7, top of the hour, about 5-10 minutes from now, okay? So High Velocity Wrestling ticket update. You don't want to miss this. If you're a fan of HVW, if you've been following along online, please and thank you. Follow this. Watch this. If you're a fan or if you're friends with me on Facebook, you can watch this. Cherie! Where you been, Cherie? How are you? Yes, I am. I haven't seen it yet. Don't anybody spoil it. I'll ban all of you from the show. I'm going to go see it tomorrow. Can you believe it's been this long? Call myself a Marvel guy. I'm a joke. I'm horrible. I'm a scum of the earth. I'm a joke. What am I? What am I right now? That I'm a Marvel guy and don't go see this movie? What has happened to me in my life? What life choices am I making that I don't go see the Marvel movie the weekend it comes out? Poor life choices, Shree. That's what. Yes, we're going to do a 6M on Doctor Strange. Not sure when, but it will happen. When it's going to be released, probably sooner rather than later. No, I didn't do ratings tonight, kids. I didn't do ratings. Thank you, Sheree. I'm sure it is. I can't wait to see it. Shane, I think they're pushing Drake just fine. I think Drake's doing great. Drake's time will come. It depends on how they see him. How do they see him? By the way, if you want to see Drake in a big time main event, non-AWTV, HVW Rival, Saturday, June 18th. It's going to be streamed live. Don't miss it. High Velocity Wrestling. I still got it, baby. All right, I'm getting out of here. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you, everybody. You guys are freaking awesome. You're awesome. You're the best. You get that reference? Good on you if you do. I'm getting out of here. Everybody have the best weekend ever, okay? We'll see you guys. It should be next Friday, 6 p.m. If anything changes, I'll let you know. All right, everybody have a great weekend. I appreciate you, all right? We'll see you around next time. Be safe out there, okay? Thanks again, kids. We'll see you next time. Tom Clark's main event.